Hey guys, this is where we're staying tonight. Around the bend. It's super cute.
So day 11, we were hiking out of Dick's Creek Gap, left hostel around the bend, and we have two choices today. We can either hike 4.5 to Plum Orchard Gap, where there's a shelter. There's supposed to be thunderstorms this afternoon, or we can do 12, but I don't think that's gonna happen. As you can see, this is today. All around us, socked in. There's Felicia. But you can just tell it's just not the day to try to put in some big miles. But we did want to make positive miles today, though. We just feel like, you know, when the weather's good, you need to get out and get it done. And so we're not supposed to have thunderstorms until later today. We might as well just go ahead and put the miles in. We'll probably sleep in the shelter tonight to get us out of these thunderstorms and keep the gear dry. And then the next 3 days are all sunny days. So if we do 4.5 today, that means we cross the state line tomorrow, and we are excited to see a new state and to be out of Georgia. We loved it here in Georgia, but it's time to head north. See ya. The day's getting progressively worse with the weather. It has rained a couple of times, and the fog is just getting thicker and thicker. So I just kept this a little uphill. I'm out of breath, but yeah, I think we're gonna do about another 1.5 miles and stop at the Plum Orchard shelter. It's supposed to be thunderstorms rolling in, and we don't want to get caught in that mess. It's about 8 a.m. on day 12. We've been hiking for about 15 minutes. We left Plum Orchard Shelter on our way to Muskrat Shelter. About an 8-mile day. Still trying to stay on the 8s in the beginning, get used to the hiking. But day 12, man, it's like every day that we're out here, we're beating the odds on being able to finish or not. As you hear more and more people, you know, get off for whatever reason. We had a guy get homesick that 10 pumps. It's actually a reference to a BB gun who we just renamed Gump last night, but he was hiking with a buddy who got homesick and pulled the plug and went home. And you know, that's what happens on the trail. Once the excitement fades and once that honeymoon era ends, like, you start the mental game, right? So the first 10 games is physical, or the first 10 days is physical. And then it starts to become mental, like hiking in the rain yesterday, you know, all of your gear being wet, having to sleep, and 50-mile-an-hour winds last night. It seemed like, I think the gusts were as high as 40, but just kind of crazy. But we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna show you what we're looking at today. Here we go. This is what we're looking at. Hey now, what's that bright object in the sky? We get to see that for 3 days. It's 8 a.m. and you can see just absolutely gorgeous day. We're gonna get 3 days like this to make some progress. So let's go, heading north. Hit a flat section of trail. Figured I'd whip out the old camera. Hey now, so day 12, and we were just kind of rolling out a few miles today. Ran into some trail magic, awesome trail magic already. Had a Dr. Pepper. It was like drinking liquid gold. It was just the best thing, man. 8:30 in the morning. I had a hot dog too. Hate hot dogs, but this morning rolled up on a free one. You can't pass that up. They were like shoving stuff in our pockets. Just the amazing generosity of people on the trail that have done the trail before, that want to do everything they can to help others be successful. What a great life lesson, right? What if all the people in our lives wanted us to be successful and went out of their way to help out? What would that look like? Kind of got me thinking this morning, and figured I would share that with you. Let's get down some miles, and I think the next time we'll film is probably on our lunch break. It's about 9:30 now, so head north.
We made it to North Carolina.
Feels good. Although it kind of was anticlimactic because it seemed like